Hey everybody, how are you doing? Jeremy Talamontes here with Canine Behavior Services. Thank you so much for visiting my website. I'm super happy, super excited to announce that I'm going to be doing some dog training and marketing seminars. These are going to be very, very unique. You can find dog training seminars out there. People showing how to do sit down theory, 4 quadrants, talking about a lot of dog training, which you can't find very often, and which is what I'm super excited to announce is I'm doing a training and marketing seminar. So marketing is the difficult part really in this business. It can be a very demanding business, a very competitive business, and a very challenging business. You have a lot of highs. I mean, you have a great couple months, and then you might have a whole month where hardly anything comes in. There's so much new types of advertising. Google ads, they used to call AdWords. You have now Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising. There's just so many different things. Websites. Do I invest in my website? Should I do it myself? Should I use Wix? Should I hire a professional? And how much should it cost? Also, in these seminars, we talk about a lot of really cool stuff. So, I do have some videos that I can share with you that explains everything that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to grab my paper over here and just kind of run through some of these things. There's so many things. So we can talk about the business, setting up the business. We're going to talk about dog training, the industry, the problems, that you're going to face. We're going to talk about your value in the dog training business. Maybe you've been in for a while and you have to look at, what are you offering clients? What does a website look like? How are you advertising? And if they are advertising and then they're clicking through to your website, what does your website look like? And how does it compare to other people's, your competitors? What programs do they have set up for training? Are they offering privates? Are they offering boot camps? And what prices are they charging? There's a lot of variables that we want to look at. Boot camp versus private. Do you want to do boot camp? Do you want to take dogs into your home and care for them 24/7? Or do you want to be driving all over the place doing privates? And what are you charging for that? So we're going to go over a lot of things like that. Becoming a better trainer. I don't go around claiming to be the best trainer in the world. I'm very good at what I do, but I'm gonna point you in different directions if you want to become, if you want to get into dog sports, or if you want to train service dogs or protection dogs or whatever it is. I'm definitely going to, point you in the right direction so you can understand where to go and what to do if you want to be a better dog trainer. Setting up a website, like I said earlier, which platform to use, single page or multi-page, do it yourself or hire a professional. Domain name importance, page extension importance, page content, blogs, success stories, and how frequently should you be updating your website. SEO or organic ranking, search engine optimization and organic ranking. We'll go over that. Website stacking, that's using multiple websites to try to dominate like one page of Google, so you have 10 organic spots there. You can utilize more than one website to try to gain more than one spot there. And I'll explain that in the seminar. It's very important. You can really bring in a lot more clients that way. We're going to talk about key phrases that I use, very important. We're going to talk about, I'm actually going to break down the Google ad that you really should do. I'm going to break down, there's a couple important things. We're going to talk about budget and the way you set it up. And there's one or two things, if you're not doing it correctly, you can blow through $1,000 or $2,000 budget and not get any phone calls. And I'll explain why. There's a lot to that. And I've been doing Google ads for, 10, 12 years, pretty much since it started, okay? We're going to break down, this is really important, we're going to break down the actual Google page. We're going to look at it from the ads to Google My Business, to the videos, to the organic spots. We're going to talk about Yelp, LinkedIn. There's a lot of things that you can be doing that are going to just strengthen your online presence. If you're advertising and you're doing SEO and you have a good Yelp page and a good Google My Business page, all those things can help you. And I want to explain that to you, okay? We're going to talk about, this is really important, we're going to talk about Yelp.com. We're going to talk about that it can be very frustrating for people, especially in this business, because in this business, it's such an emotional thing when you're training somebody's dog. A lot of times, if they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, they hate you. So we're going to talk about Yelp and how to deal with that, and should you respond, should you not respond, and what to say when you respond. Look, I've been in the business for 24 years, so I couldn't make everybody happy. I have a 4.5 star rating. I consider that to be very good. I've got somebody right now that's not even a client of mine, and they're not telling me who they are. So Yelp can be crazy, but I want to help you guys to understand Yelp and how to conquer it. We're going to talk about video billboards. This is very important. I see a lot of people making videos, but they're not optimizing them for Google ranking. So I want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about different things that I do that maximizes my time. So I might be on Instagram and then on Twitter and then on my website and then trying to create a video on YouTube. I'm going to show you cool tricks and things that I use to combine those things so that you're maximizing your time and the efforts that you're putting in and getting the most out of it, okay? We're going to talk about social media, like I said, LinkedIn. We're going to talk about integration and automation. We're going to go over sales, how to answer the phone, different scripts that I use to close deals, how to close deals. We're going to talk about non-refundable deposits. Very important. Not a lot of people do them. I do them, and I'm going to show you how and why to do them, okay? And we're going to talk about not doing free evaluations, and we're going to talk about not using demo dogs, and we're going to talk about how you use those as leverage when you are actually landing clients. We're going to go over numbers. We're going to actually work the numbers. How much am I making? How much are my competitors making? How much are you making? Or how much do you want to make? And we're going to talk about what's realistic in the business. I think that's very important. I see people and they claim to have this trainer and they claim to have that trainer and they claim to have that trainer. But really at the end of the day, if you sit down and you break down those numbers, it might be better to not even be dealing with all that. Something that I did. I started my business in Huntington Beach in 1995, and I ended up on a 1,545 acre, the largest canine training ranch in the world. We had helicopter landing pads, private shooting range, and I ended up leaving it because I took an honest look at the numbers, and I'm going to break all that. I'm going to actually break down my numbers for you, not just your numbers. We're going to break all that down. And we're going to be honest because one of the most important things for me is that you come in, sit in this seminar, and then when you leave, your mind is blown, and it helps you to go on a much healthier path in the business. Again, guys, 24 years. I've been in the hospital from stress-related anxiety, and I want to show you guys some things to do so that you can avoid some of those pitfalls. A couple other things, client acquisition, old school methods, the way I used to do it, new school methods, what is your niche in the business, and if you want to target celebrity clients or television appearances like I've done, you can see this is the TMZ that I did. This is me with Charlie Sheen, Rockman Dunbar, Capital Cities, and that's the doctors, some plaques. I've got Storage Wars. I don't know where that picture's at, but we're also going to talk about paid advertising. We're going to talk about what a lead is. We hear this all the time. Lead, 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 lead. We're going to talk about Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and we're going to break those down because I've done them all. And I'm going to tell you why some of them work, why some of them don't. I'm going to point you in the right direction. Guys, this is going to be a crazy seminar. It's going to be awesome. I really want to go limited seating. I only want to put maybe 5 or 10 people in there because I really want to spend time with you. I want to break everything down for you. And remember, this is the marketing part of the business. This is something that's hard to get this information. Review my website, get to know who I am a little bit better. Call me and let's talk. Let's see if this will be a good option for you. Let's make sure it matches your short-term goals and your long-term goals. And if it does, let's get you signed up at the next one because I want to make sure I can get you a seat. I want to meet you and I want to help you in the business, okay? If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.